Hi there. We've already had a look at one closing stock valuation method, which was FIFO. So the next closing stock valuation method is LIFO, which is last in, first out. Seems strange, but as we said, some products age and some might improve with age, so they keep them longer. Wine or cheese, or distilled whiskey or something, but generally it's not really used, but it will be in the exam, and we can have exactly the same information as we had before. We start off with 1st of January, buying in 10 at 9, income 10, the quantity we have is 10, each at £9, the monetary value is £90. Just as before, we buy in another 10. This time, each one is £9.50. Income another 10. We now have a total of 20 items. 10 of them are at £9 and 10 of them are at £9.50. That gives us a total valuation of £185. A week later, same thing happens. We buy in 20. This time the price is only £8. In come another 20. That gives us now a total of 40 items. 10 of them cost me £9, 10 of them cost me £9.50, and 20 cost me £8. 160 plus 95 plus 90 is £345. And this is exactly the same as FIFO, because we haven't made any stock issues or sales yet. This time, however, when we sell the 15 items, we have to use last ones in are the first ones out. So the last ones to come in were the 20 at 8. So when we issue our stock, the 15 items to go will be all from this 20 at 8. Therefore, if 15 go, I will be left with 25 items. I will have 10 at 9, 10 at £9.50, and 5 at 8. As the 15 that go will come from the 20 at 8, as that was the last stock in. This, when we add it together, 10 at 9 is 90, 10 at £9.50 is 95, and 5 at 8 is 40, comes to a closing stock value of 225. So what you can notice is that if you use FIFO, your closing stock valuation was £207.50. If you use LIFO, your closing stock valuation is £225. Okay? The last stock valuation method is what we call the average cost method. The average cost follows a slightly different principle, but it's actually quite straightforward. We've got the same information about what we buy and sell. 1st of January, 10 at 9, income 10, they're all at £9, so the value is 90. On the 8th of January, we buy another 10 at £9.50. So we know what it's cost us. We've now got 20 items. 10 of them cost me £9. 10 of them cost me £9.50. So altogether, I have actually spent or cost £185. But this time, instead of having 10 at £9 and 10 at £9.50, we're going to say that the total 20 items cost me £185. Therefore, we're going to give an average price for each one. 185 divided by 20, I think should be £9.25p. So each one, instead of two separate prices now, each one, well, that's no good, 20 at £9.25 each. Okay, income, another 20 at £8. That's what it cost us. So altogether, we've spent £90 on 10, 95 on another 10, and £160 on another 8. That gives us 40 items, 10, 10 and 20, and a total cost of £345. 90, 95 and 160. This time, instead of three separate prices, 10 at £9, 10 at £9.50 and 20 at £8, we know we've spent £345 and we know we've got 40 items. So £345 divided by 40 items should give me each unit price of £8, well, 8.625. So each one is now an average of 8.625. In the exam, they will either tell you to round up or round down. Same as before, we're going to sell 15. So out go 15 items. We're left with 25. This time, each item was £8, 8.625. So the 25 that are left are valued at 8.625, and the 15 that were issued are valued at 8.625. And this, the 25 that are left at 8.625, will actually give us a closing stock figure of 215,625. So although the average may seem worse, because as new stocks come in, you calculate an average price. Before we had 10 at £9 and 10 at £9.50. With average, we've got 20 at 9.25. Before we had 10 at 9, 10 at £9.50 and 20 at 8, which total 345. With average, we just say that all 40 of them have the same cost. 345 divided by 40 gives me 8.625. So it may seem more difficult, but actually when you come to get rid of items, they're all at the same price. So when you get rid of 15, they're all at £8.625, and the 25 that are left are all at 8.625. So, it's just a matter of, whichever method the company selects or thinks most appropriate to use. But here you can see the closing stock value is 215. So each method gives you a different closing stock value. and you just have to use whichever method the question asks you to do. I will try and get some questions put up for you to practice. So please have a look through all of the videos, manufacturing, stock valuation FIFO, and then stock valuation LIFO and AVCO. Good luck, and any problems, try the questions, have a look online, and I'll get some questions posted up for you to practice, and you can get back to me. Take care. Bye-bye.